What's up, guys? Matt Brown here for Lines.com. Talking a little Thursday night football. Got a couple bets in the account for you here. As always, everything to do absolutely free. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. Do appreciate the support here. Not only for the football videos, but all the other videos that we post here on the channel are free. Steelers on the road at the Browns. 3.5 is our number. Here you can see, though, at DraftKings, Browns getting some love, minus 115 there on that. Actually, Bet Rivers, you can see a little juiced as well. So I don't know if we'll see a flat 3, but it's certainly getting juicy here. Maybe by the time this thing kicks off, maybe some more Cleveland love does come in. On the total side, we're sitting 37 at MGM, 36.5 at the other three books here that we have on the screen. Of course, as always, shop around. If you're in whatever state it is in our odds screen, take advantage of the best odds that you got. So what are we really getting here in this one, guys? And if you want to get Eli's thoughts, Eli got an article up over here as well. If you want to get his thoughts on what's going on in this one. This is a Steelers team, certainly has overperformed. I thought they were going to do this season. Sorry, Mike Tomlin, that I kind of downgraded what this team was going to be with Justin Fields at quarterback, and good job on you to make the move to Russell Wilson. Look, it gives the offense a higher ceiling. It just does, because Russell Wilson's the way that he wants to play the game and what he is really good at doing, pushing the ball down the field, or what I should say that he's not afraid to do, which is push the ball down the field, fits the skill sets of Mike Williams and Pickens very, very good. I mean, it just does. Like George Pickens and Mike Williams, maybe two of the top 10, 12, 50-50 ball guys, contested ball guys in the NFL. And you got them both on the same team with the dude who loves to throw the YOLO, lollipop balls down the field. So it's worked really, really good for them here in this one. One of the things we're going to hear about a ton is the weather for this game. Look, for me, I trust a couple of different guys out there when it comes to sports weather in particular. And so, both of them don't think it's going to be wild, right? Like, we're really worried about wind whenever we're talking about NFL weather, and not necessarily rain unless it's just like sideways rain, right? And not really snow unless it's like sideways snow, just snowing so damn hard you can't see what's going on. Same thing with rain. We're really worried about wind. We're not worried about cold unless it's like sub-zero, stuff like that. So it's wind, and they think this is going to be like just more in that like 12 to 15 mile an hour sustained with some gusts. Sure, some gusts are going to be up into that 20-25, but if it's not sustained 20-25, then they can get by on the gusts. If it's 10 to 15 as far as the normal wind goes, then that is manageable for both of these dudes. And so that takes me back to the first bet I put in the account, and it's not on the spread, though. That being said, if this does hit a flat 3, I'd be interested, I think, in the Steelers. But when this fell down to 36.5, I played the over. And I understand why the total has plummeted 4 points, 4.5 points, I guess, off the opener of 41 is because of this weather report. But I'm going to trust the dudes that do this for a living. I've never been to meteorology school, so I'm going to trust these dudes, and they don't think that it's going to be a huge concern. Not that it's no concern, a huge concern. So 37 points, not very much to being asked for here in this one. So I did play the over once it fell all the way to 36.5. That said, I don't think this thing's going to run. If anything, maybe we see like some rain in the pregame show and all. Like, if anything, it might go down even further. So maybe kind of hold out to see where this thing ends up. So going to play the over there in that one, just not really believing in the other. Plus, if at the end of the day, Steelers have been able to move the ball. The Browns last week, though the points on the board didn't show for it, were able to move the ball really well. They just really failed on important downs to get in the ball. But Jameson only threw for 400 yards in that game. So just stuff to consider here with that one as well. And, it is a short week, so maybe these defenses aren't quite as prepared for the offenses as we would get on a full week. Other bet that I'm putting in, heading over here to the player prop market, heading to the rushing props. No, it's not going to be a yardage, but I am going to go rushing attempts. And I'm going to go over. Holy mackerel, this got juiced like a mother since I prepared for this. Okay, shop around then for sure on this Jerome Ford over on his rushing attempts. Maybe at this point we got to just put this in some sort of like same game parlay or something in this one. The thinking here is that Nick Chubb has just been wildly ineffective for this Browns team. And I think what we're going to get from this is not a 50-50 split for sure, but maybe like a 65-35, 60-40, something like that. And the 4.5 carries is just way, way too low for Ford, but it seems like everyone in the whole world has decided that's the case as well. If this thing ticks to 5.5, I think he gets 6 carries in this game. So I'm not too incredibly worried about that. So maybe that's what we wait on here as opposed to paying this massive 155 juice that we have on Jerome Ford. I will give you a couple of leans, especially if you're playing same game parlay type deal. I have a pretty good lean to the under on Najee Harris stuff. I would hold out on that as well because people, again, are going to make assumptions that this is going to be super, super run heavy. And with that, Harris numbers are only going to go up. You can see his carries, the over of 17.5 is already juiced, whatever. Let's let this get to 18.5 and play the under on this. And the reason for that is if you look at his game log, yeah, you're going to see these 21 carry games and 18 carry games and stuff. That was when Jaylen Warren was either out or not completely healthy. Well, he's finally completely healthy, and he's finally back. And I think we're going to see him start to siphon off some of these carries from Najee Harris. And so, especially if the thing gets to 18.5, that's an underplay for us for sure. Warren, I expect to get every bit of 10 carries in this game. So I like the under on the Harris side of things there as well. Now, if you are of the mindset, and here's the thing, weather changes, obviously. So if you're watching this way later in the day and it's confirmed that it's going to be, massive winds and things and stuff like that, and it is going to make the rain fall sideways and whatnot, then some of the stuff needs to be rethought, but not the way that we're going to play it. As we know, as of this recording, that's kind of that's all I can go with, and that's all I can handicap on. So, going to play the over and those props that we had in here that we just talked about. Again, pretty heavy lean to the under on the Najee Harris stuff as well. Guys, everything to do absolutely free. This is the Discord channel right here. That is absolutely free as well. Go in. You can see just right now, 250 people are in there chatting away about sports. So go in, chat with those people. Not only about NFL, but every single sport that's running out there as well. And then, as we said, this is free. So hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section how you are going to play the Steelers at the Browns. And good luck on all your Thursday night football bets.